Hello, this is a data visualization presentation video by Sanjay Shende doing an NFQ Level 9 PG Diploma in Data Analytics at National College, Ireland. This video is meant to be viewed in conjunction with the accompanying project report shown here adjacent on the right, this report here. The visualization tool is Tableau Desktop version 9.0.3. The data used is a publicly available data on food hygiene rating schemes provided by Camden Council in the United Kingdom. The original data contained 32 variables covering all business establishments located within the borough of Camden, assigning them rating scores for their level of hygiene, structural soundness, confidence in management, and overall rating, among others. It also contained many other useful details such as postcodes of each business, uh, the coordinates of all the business establishments, what type of business they were, and a unique hygiene rating identifier code for each of the audited premises. The latitudes and longitudes provided in the data made it very conducive for rendering with the map facility built within Tableau and provided for some spectacular visualizations. The report analyzes the data in great detail and extrapolates numerous results which are quite interesting. Some of those results are then uploaded in Tableau to create various visualization sheets and dashboards. And the sheets and dashboards have a business use for professionals, but will also facilitate simple understanding of a rather complex data, even to people who are not fully familiar with data analytics. After all, that is the key purpose of data visualization, right? Conveying complex information in an easy to understand manner. So let's jump straight into our video interface. Right, so this is the Tableau interface, and here on the first sheet you can see all my data that it has been uploaded. I'm going to now show you some of the graphs and visualizations. This is the graph of all the businesses spread out as per their profitability. This is the graphical dispersion of the average food hygiene scores. So you can see the dark blue dot is the highest score in the hygiene and so on. Then it's the business types, the actual business types. So you see a very high concentration of the red dots and the brown dots down here in the south of Camden area. The red dots are hotels, B&Bs, and the brown dots are pubs, nightclubs, and stuff. So that shows a very high concentration of hospitality-related businesses in the southern Camden. Next, I've just filtered out the three food type of businesses, which is mobile caterers, pubs, bars, and nightclubs, and restaurants, cafes, and canteens in the gold. And the pink ones, which are the mobile caterers, they are usually concentrated around the Camden Lock area, which is not surprising given that that is where the kind of open market sits. Here I'm showing an comparison of the average structural scores. So it seems that the distributors and transporters have outperformed the others. Schools and hospitals, they have surprisingly done not so well, but that could be down to more stringent hygiene rating parameters being applied to them. Now, the next is the average property, overall property rating graph. Again, the distributors and transporters have actually scored the highest in that. Then the average ratings by business, and that is a combination of the structural scores. And this is then all uh, merged into one to conflated together to create an overall rating, and that gives us this nice bubble chart. So the biggest score has been scored by the retailers and other sector, as you can see. There are a few dashboards, but I'm just going to show you one of these. Like this links nicely to the Google Maps on Tableau. For example, this one here is a hotel B&B, as you can see. And if we click on that, it isolates that and links to the Google Map uh, for the street view. And here you can immediately see that it's the Woodburn Court Hotel. You can even get a very granular street view using Google Map like this. Here, you put the man here and have a view. It's kind of at the corner of Russell Square there. It's somewhere here. Uh, yeah, that seems to be the Russell Court, and the Woodburn Court should be next to it. Anyway, moving on from this, uh, the next map, then the next one is a stat chart which combines all the measures into one simple bar graph. So this is a combination of the confidence in management score, the average hygiene scores, the overall rating, and the average structural scores. So after that, I have created a few dashboards which I'm going to show you. Uh, this is the trend. This has been the only data available on a time variable. So this is a trend, a stacked trend line chart, and from this you can make out that the hospitals and childcare, their average hygiene trend has kind of been on the rise. Many of them have stayed flat down here. So then it is the trend of the structural scores, and these are some of my dashboards uh, of comparing the trends and so on. So these are all very interactive visualizations. So this particular visualization is all totally about taking the entire map of Camden and showing different things. Finally, this one here is showing all the measures at a glance. So you can literally isolate any of the structures. I'll move it down here and I'll just probably isolate the hospitals. So now that's just showing the blue bars and you can see at a glance all the hospital scores. So essentially this is a very interactive and easy to use visualization for even lay people, not just specialists of data analytics, and it does give very deep insights into the whole data at a very granular level. That brings me to the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks very much for watching it.